Back to Black Sky's reviews. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at the Star Wars 1/12 scale from the Clone Wars, the ARC Trooper. This is the Commander. Recommended ages for 4 and above. Here's the top of the packaging, the Star Wars logo, the Clone Trooper artwork, and the 50th Lucasfilm logo. Moving down the card, we have the nice bubble, plastic bubble that we can see the figure and his accessories. Very cool. Love the backdrop inside there. As we move down, you see partial part of the artwork, the ARC Trooper nameplate, the choking hazard, warning for small parts, children under 3, protect your little collectors so they don't put this stuff in their mouth. Here's a look at the entire card. It's pretty nice. Let's take a look at the artwork on this side. That looks really nice. I love that. You can see how the Hasbro logo there. It kind of fans around the front with this gun. Very nice. Okay, taking a look at the back of the card. Zooming on in. ARC Trooper at the top. Star Wars logo. Very cool artwork. Multiple language statement here. Very cool. 50th logo there. Nice. Black and white Clone Troopers there. Some line work and artwork here on the back. It's really cool. The bottom is not very nice. It has a bunch of this useless print. And here's the bottom of the packaging. If you want to copy down UPC, you can. Found this at Walmart. Not sure if it's exclusive or not, but you have to do your own research on that part. Alright, here is outside the packaging. Looks pretty amazing. Pure white Clone Trooper. Then we have the markings on the helmet for the red, showing that he is a commander, which I believe is Commander Fordo, if I remember correctly, but it's just not marketed on the package like that. We have the black lens, the red here on his face. His stripe piece on his helmet is done in red. Here's a side profile. The front. Looks very nice. Nice, very nice looking, like the 1/18 scale figure that we've gotten in the past. Here's his antenna. You can come down for a Sculptor. Looks very nice. And this is rotates all the way around, so if you want to just get it by, it feels very well tolerant too. It's the side of his helmet, the back. Nice sculpt work there. This pauldron, this side is done in a red 3-piece here on the front, the top, and the back, all the way around. Piece drop here. And the other pauldron is just a plastic piece. For his arms, we have the red stripe down the upper arm, down to the elbow. We have the red pad. We have the gauntlet that has the red, pretty much from the middle of his front of his arm to the middle of his back of his arm. Then the underneath is white. Nice sculpting. Black gloves. We have the red pad on his hand. This hand articulation is pretty decent, which we'll get into the articulation here just in a second. The chest area. Nice piece. This skirt piece is part of the belt and the skirt, all done in white. This should have been some nice. I know maybe it wouldn't follow the aesthetic of the cartoon, but maybe break that up a little bit. There's a little sculpting there. We could have brought that out, in my opinion. Back here, you see the gray skirt, the gray straps here and here, and the red line work on the skirt. There's gun cases. On this side, for his pistols, a pouch. Same for this side. Just white armor underneath. Nice sculpting here on his legs. And his boots, I guess. Yeah. It fits the overall aesthetic for the Clone Wars cartoon. Here's a good look at him. Different angle. Very cool. On his feet, or his head. On his back here, he has this backpack that's not removable. Black and gunmetal features throughout. That's surprising that don't come off. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at his overall accessories. He is a little challenging to stand for some reason. So, comes with this very large rifle. Plastic is pretty solid. There's a little flexibility, but nothing like the vintage style. Man, this is decent. Very large. And you know what? Let's take a look at his articulation here after we take a look at the accessories, and then we'll try the guns out. Here's his blaster. Pretty cool. And then he gets the dual pistols here. It's pretty good. Alright, so we'll take a look at the him holding the weapons here in a sec. For the articulation of the head, kind of goes up and down. All side to side. Rotation 360. We've already took a look at the lens, and that's got a nice tolerance. It's nice and firm. It's not just going to fall down on you. Arms raise up. Very stiff. So also I'm getting at this point in time. I might have to do some heating. They rotate 360 all the way around the pauldron. Not feeling any there's rotation 360 at the elbow. Nothing at the bicep. Bendable elbow. Gets you 90 degrees. The hand goes up and down like this. Which is good. 360 rotation. This hand is the in and out like this. Some chest articulation here, side to side, back and forth. Good range. Rotation 360. He's not going to sit because of all this waist skirt. And splits are not going to happen too much because of that whole resistance there. Bendable knees. It's like we have single jointed knee, but it's pretty deep, so that's good. And then for his, does he have thigh rotation? Yes, he has thigh rotation. And then the feet do pivot down, up, side to side. Very stiff though. And you might be able to work that around the ankle if you want to, but I don't want to break my figure. I think this is one of the harder ones to get, so we don't want to risk that. So, that being said, let's take a look at the accessories in his hands. Start out with the rifle. So his hand received the weapon quite well. So we can get it in position. The finger that goes in the trigger guard. Very nicely. So there he is. I was like, didn't care for this thin part of this rifle. It's kind of offsetting to me ever since I've actually seen the first design of this weapon. So you can bring, it's so long, you can bring it over, bring your hand up and under, and you can kind of grab it wherever you want to, like so. And then obviously you can tweak it at the level you want. Looks pretty cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at his next accessory, which we've seen this blaster. And then he can hold it, should be quite well. It's pretty much the same handle, I think, of the other gun. Yep, getting his finger in there is always the trick, I guess. Kind of like that. And can get a two-handed wield if you want to. There you go. Looks cool. I wonder if everyone get the blue version like this in 1/18 scale. I mean, sorry, in 1/12 scale. Here's one of his pistols. And you can rebuild those if you would like. Okay, we got one hand there. And then we have the other one. So here we go. Was it pretty nice? There's the other hand. Looking awesome. So you can hold them up like so. You can hold them out. Pretty decent too. Of course, you guys can fine tune those looks for your shells or your photography, but it looks pretty nice. So you can actually store the pistols in this case like this. This is very good. So I like to store all my accessories on my figures. But unfortunately, I want to check out this backpack real quick. It comes with just 2 other guns, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. You know, the other gun, you can hold one. I mean, obviously put one in each hand, but like for posability. It's too bad it wasn't nowhere you could put the other gun. Maybe you put a string on it or something, hang it over his back. But to my current knowledge, I don't see anywhere you can place the other gun. So that's unfortunate. So there he is. 1/12 scale ARC Trooper / Commander Fordo. It's a nice figure. It needs a little bit of heat though. Don't really have any cons to it. So nothing bad. It fits the aesthetic. Looks really good. There he is. I think he's real cool on your shelf. Hope you guys liked this review. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And as always, we'll see you in our next review.